Has anyone ever felt like you've been in the middle of making a decision and you felt like, I got to figure this out right now? I got to say either a yes or I got to give a no. Like you feel this sense of pressure, a sense of urgency, almost like if I don't decide quickly, I'm going to miss something. Pause. Yes, that moment, that thought that comes to mind. Listen, we need to talk about that today because life really is about decisions. And the truth is, one decision can either move you forward or it can set you back. Not in a scary way, though, but in a realistic way. And a lot of times, it's not that we don't know what to do, it's that we're rushing to decide before we've actually gotten clarity. That word is very important because we find ourselves being impatient, especially if the proposition looks and it sounds good. Can we be honest? Oh, but how many of us can honestly say that being impatient will have you saying yes to something God never told you to say yes to? It'll have you moving too fast, getting into things you're not prepared for, and then wondering later, how did I end up here? And if I can have a transparent moment, I've seen it happen in many relationships, in job choices, family decisions, business decisions. It's literally like you feel the pressure, you feel like it's urgent. And instead of pausing, you move. And now you're dealing with the consequences of a decision that you rushed into. And I want to say this gently, not to condemn, but to bring awareness. We're doing a heart check today. Every decision has a consequence, whether it's a good or a bad one. And some decisions align with you, with your purpose. And then there's some decisions that not destroy you, but they will delay you. They'll set you back for a season. And sometimes those moments where you feel rushed, they're actually tests. Tests to see, will you move in your own understanding or will you seek God? Because here's the truth. God is the only one who knows the end from the beginning. We see the right now, but he sees everything. So when you find yourself in the middle of a decision, the goal isn't to move fast. It's to move right. And I know sometimes it feels like, well, I don't have time to wait. I need an answer right now. This opportunity might pass me by and it may never come back around. But can I be real with you? Anything that's truly for you will not require you to step outside of God to get it. Let me say that again. Anything that's truly for you will not require you to rush past God to receive it. Now, yes, it's okay to have an accountability person, someone you can trust, someone who's wise, someone who can possibly help you process the decision. But even with that, God still has the final say. Not your emotions, not your fear, not your urgency, only God. And let's talk about something real. How do you know it's God communicating the answer with you or if it's just you? Because that's where a lot of people get stuck. Sometimes what we want can sound a lot like what we think God is saying. But here's a simple way to check. God's voice brings peace, even if it stretches you. Your flesh, you will experience pressure, you will experience anxiety, you will experience confusion. God's never going to rush you into something that requires clarity. Oh, but the enemy. He loves urgency. Because if he can get you anxious, if he can get you overthinking, if he can get you feeling like, I gotta move right now, I gotta decide right now, right? He can push you into a decision you didn't even pray about. You didn't even seek the answer about it. And why does that matter? Because a rushed decision can create a long and unnecessary season. And that's why the Bible says, my sheep know my voice and they follow me. That means you can hear from God and God alone. You're not confused. You just need to slow down enough to listen. So here's what I want you to do the next time you find yourself facing a decision to make. Pause. Don't let the pressure make the decision for you. Pray. Even if it's just something as simple as, God, give me clarity. Close the doors that are not for me. Align me with your will. And then pay attention to your peace. Not just what looks good, but what feels settled in your spirit. And then give it time because timing matters. A yes at the wrong time can still lead to the wrong outcome. And if you're in a place right now where you're like, I don't know what to do, I just want to encourage you today. Don't panic. You're not behind. You're not going to miss what's meant for you. Trust the process. Trust that God is leading you, even in the waiting. And remember, you don't have to have it figured all out on your own right now. That decision you're trying to make, bring God into it. Because when He leads you, you won't have to second guess where you're going. You'll have peace in the middle of it. And then that's how you know that you're on the right path. Until next time, blessings.